I'm Kim, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of PichaEats. And basically, PichaEats is a food delivery and catering business, but we build lives at the same time. I was a musician before I started, and I graduated as a music degree holder. And with my other two partners, we met in the university. We were volunteering, and we found out that a lot of kids were dropping out of school when we were volunteering in a refugee learning center. And we thought we wanted to find a sustainable way to help the families so that they can send their kids back to education. And so, seeing that they can cook and knowing that Malaysians love food, and so we thought, why not use food to tell stories and also share the culture of refugees that we are partnering with, where they come from other countries to Malaysians. And that's where we started the whole PichaEats. Partnering with refugees as a business is really something new to, at least in Malaysia. The reason why is we have rules and regulations, and there's no refugee framework sort of in Malaysia. And so going around and trying to find ways to partner with them was a challenge at the first place. We have 15 families right now, and most of them are women cooking at home. They are kind of the breadwinner of the household, and some of them come from Syria, Palestine, Iraq, Myanmar, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. So we partner with people from 6 different countries, and that means that they come with all different cuisine and culture as well. When we started, we only thought of making sure that families can sustain themselves. When I say about sustain, it means that paying off rental, paying off bills, put food on the table, and send their kids to school. Eventually, that was kind of the first, second year, and then in the third year, we were looking into more better processes in terms of internal on the team. And then we realized that hey, they can actually use these skills wherever they go later on, which is their cooking skills or their entrepreneurial skills. And so we thought that this is not just about life sustaining anymore. This is about really transforming their lives, transforming their career path as well. Our catering service went up to 800 packs per time. Mailbox deliveries, we could do up to 2,000 per time. That is because one catering service or one delivery, if it's that big packs, we will usually sub it out to different families. So just imagine one service, you'll be able to impact 5 to 7 families all at the same time. And that means there are 1 week to 2 weeks kind of living expenses. So that's how we try to let people know so that they understand this is our kind of our capacity. When we participated in the GET program, we actually see ourselves as a business very much. Being a social enterprise doesn't mean that you mitigate the whole business. The whole point is having a working business model so that your social impact continues to go on. But being a social enterprise in such a program does give us actually more advantage. The reason why is people today want to see enterprises or startups doing having a social impact together with what you're doing, because we're going into an era where a lot of problems or a lot of world problems are happening, and if we don't start being very conscious or being very socially aware with what we're doing every single day, and especially businesses who have very much power in doing more things as well, then we're kind of not going into a very sustainable future. I think there won't be a near day where we will be very content with what we're doing, especially if you view yourself as a startup. Startup is always there to try to solve different problems every single time, and if you solve this problem, there'll be another problem happening, and there'll be another thing that you want to try and solve. So we see ourselves that way, so that we won't stop. We won't be very comfortable. Every day is uncomfortable. But the end goal really is also to see the word refugee not being used that much anymore. The word refugee is cancelled in the dictionary. because there is no more conflict, there is no more war, there is no more persecution happening. I know it's a very naive thinking, but if we could kind of dream of that kind of situation happening, I think we would move forward to a better future.